Class, so I wanted to keep this video short. So next we're going to talk about locations of main ideas, the topic sentences. Many people, well, let's just go through the video before I jump ahead. So the main idea or the topic sentence can appear anywhere within the paragraph. I usually prefer the first or second sentence. However, let's go through their way. So the main idea is in the beginning, and then they give the supporting details, or maybe you want to introduce it, get their attention first, your reader's attention, and then give the main idea. These to me are the most common, and I prefer these because what's the idea of writing? To make it very clear, to make your points very clear to the reader. And we'll talk about this a little more as we go through. So let's take a look. So again, main ideas and the supporting details. Take a look here, read this paragraph, take a pause, read it, and then we'll go through it. And the main idea again is the topic sentence. Okay, so remember the topic sentence, topic plus controlling idea. Which sentence contains the main idea? Good, it's the first sentence. So people tend to cling to their first impressions even if they are wrong. So I think the topic is people cling to their first impressions, and then what are we going to learn about it? Sometimes they're wrong about their first impressions of others. So let's break this down. Oh, well, they're going to show us another one. Okay, so find the main idea or topic sentence. So the first sentence is, for shy people, simply attending class can be stressful. Okay. Now this could be a topic sentence if the paragraph went on and told us how it can be stressful, but that's not what the paragraph's about. What the paragraph is about is the next sentence. And again, look at the clue they give us, several strategies. So it's not about why they're stressful. This paragraph, if you read the rest of it, gives us strategies of how they can remain calm or deal with that stress. So if you chose the first sentence, no. You have to ask yourself, does the rest of the paragraph support that? Is this general enough, and is the rest of this supporting it? It's not. Could it be a topic sentence? It could be if you changed all of the details. Again, the remaining sentences support. And I like this too. They're putting the word though here, or however. Sometimes if you see the first sentence, it's the intro or it's to get the attention. However, sometimes if the next sentence begins with however or contrasting, that may be the topic sentence, because the first sentence is saying, well, some people believe this, however, this is it, or these are strategies that we can use. So that's just a clue. It's not always the case, but it's quite often the case. So again, though, however, but, yet. So now we're going to go with the main idea in the middle of the sentence. So they're going to give introductory, the main idea, topic sentence, and then supporting details. So take a pause, read this over. Which sentence contains the main idea? The first four sentences introduce the topic of advertising, and they provide examples. And then the fifth sentence will give you the main idea. Good. So I find this confusing. I'd rather have the examples or the support to come after. That's why previously I mentioned that the topic sentence or the main idea sentence, I like to have it the first or second sentence. Then my readers know what's coming, and then I give my examples. Okay. Can you have it in the middle? You can, but I find it very awkward. So I don't like to read stuff like that, so therefore I'm not going to read that I'm not going to do that when I'm writing to make my readers do it. Now the main idea here gets really confusing to me because we haven't gone over closing sentences yet, but sometimes this will remind me of a closing sentence. Let's go through it. Okay, take a look at this. Now you know that the main idea is going to be the last sentence because it told us that. So it says clearly, insects are both harmful and beneficial to human society. Why not move this up here and say, insect, get rid of clearly. So say insects are both harmful and beneficial to human society. Then what's the paragraph about? What are they going to tell us? How harmful and beneficial they can be, and then go through it. Why not let your readers know right away what's coming? And also, when we start doing paragraph writing, I prefer to have the topic sentence here, support, 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 and then the closing sentence, the closing sentence, which is here. Let me go back. Sorry guys, I clicked and I shouldn't have. Boom. Sorry about that. So here, if you had a topic sentence, the support, and then you want a closing sentence. What was the paragraph about? This is when you probably are going to rewrite very similarly what the topic sentence is. So here, I would confuse this. Honestly, if I were reading this, I'd say, oh, there is no topic sentence here. It's just a closing sentence. All right, so be careful with that. Is it okay to have the main idea of the topic sentence here? The book says it is. However, I would not do it. To me, this looks like a closing sentence. And here, there is no topic sentence, no stated topic sentence. Okay, I like stated topic sentences. What's the paragraph about? Topic sentence here. Then I tell my reader, and then I conclude. I have a closing sentence. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so they're doing main idea at the beginning of the end. Again, to me, the main idea would be here, the topic sentence, and this I would use as my closing sentence. Let's take a look. Okay, so you can pause and read this. So they have the main idea twice. So an important result of medical advances is an increase in the number of conditions thought to be of medical concern. They're going to tell us what the conditions are, give us the support. And then here they're saying, because of current medical knowledge, what we were once thought to be problems of life or character are now considered medical issues. Medical conditions, medical concerns, medical issues. These are the same, but to me, again, I would consider this the topic sentence or the main idea sentence. And to me, I would just think that you're writing a closing sentence. And what is a closing sentence? You're just repeating the main idea for your readers. You're giving them one last taste of what the topic sentence was. Okay, so I do it a little differently. All right, the central point is the thesis statement. I wish the book wouldn't do this, but let's just go over it. So central point is the central idea or the thesis. This is for an essay. You'll always have a topic sentence or a main idea for a paragraph, but if you're writing something longer like an essay, then you'll have a thesis. So I don't really want to go into that much until we go into writing essays. I'm glad they didn't go into it much. You can look over it though in your ebook if you would like to. So here, good writers and speakers. They make a point, they support this point. What do good readers do? We recognize the point and we recognize the support and the point. So here basically it's saying if we can recognize or find them when we're reading, we can write them and explain them well. So, okay, this is the video. I hope these helped. Watch these again if you need to. Thanks.